Hello, everyone. Welcome to video number 9, the last video for multiple linear regression. This is the check your learning exercise for hierarchical linear regression, where we are asking the question, does belief in hell predict the belief that gay sex is wrong above and beyond political orientation? Right. So, does belief in hell explain any additional variability in the belief that gay sex is wrong after controlling for political orientation? So, political orientation here is our veteran fighter that is going to enter the ring first. We'll count for political orientation, and then we'll enter belief in hell in the second step. This is the new fighter that's entering the ring after political orientation, right? And it says here that the hell underscore RC, this is belief in hell, where higher scores equal, you believe more in hell. And then higher scores on the poll views variable, the political orientation variable equals more conservative. And then for the homosex variable here, higher scores indicate you more strongly believe that that gay sex is wrong. Right. So knowing that will help us interpret some of the relationships here when we look at the beta values. But we can answer the first pair. We can fill in the spaces for the first paragraph here. Okay, so we conducted A, made you fill it in this time, hierarchical linear regression analysis. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Hierarchical linear regression analysis, assessing whether blank, predicted blank, above and beyond blank. All right, so predicted, so this space will be the DV. And then above and beyond, that is our veteran fighter. And then belief in hell is our new fighter. Right. So in step 1, we entered orientation scores. Higher scores indicate more conservative orientation. In step 2, we entered belief in hell scores. Higher scores here indicate that participants believe more in hell. So, told the audience what analysis we did and why we did it. Right, so the second paragraph is about step 1 of the model, where we enter political orientation, account for political orientation. And so we're looking at the first row here. So we have our F, degrees of freedom between, within, 1, 8, 4, 4. Our actual F value, which is 120.26. And then p-value, get the triple zero, so we denote that as p less than 0.001 as usual. And we have an R square of 0.125. So the overall regression model in step 1 was significant, given our p-value was significant. So we know that political orientation is going to be a significant predictor, uniquely explains variability in the belief that gay sex is wrong. Specifically, if we look at the R square here, political orientation explains 12.5% of the differences in the outcome. A pretty robust percentage there. Oops. And we can say that political orientation uniquely predicted belief that gay sex is wrong. Probably expecting a positive beta here, where political orientation, higher scores on political orientation indicate greater conservatism. So I imagine greater conservatism is going to be positively related to the belief that case X is wrong. So if you look in the coefficients table here, we find our beta value, 0.35. Right. So there's a positive, unique relationship between political orientation and the belief that case X is wrong, such that, greater conservatism, greater belief that case X is wrong, right? But that's not sort of the focus, right, of the hierarchical regression here. Really the focus, the question is, does belief in hell predict belief that case X is wrong after accounting for political orientation, right? So now we're going to step 2. So we're looking at step 2 here. And we can get the degrees of freedom between, within, 1, 8, 4, 3. Our actual F value, 86.10. P-value less than 0.001. And a change in R-squared value, remember we're looking at the change in R-squared value. We're looking at the change. So how much additional variability does belief in hell explain above and beyond in addition to political orientation? So the change in R-squared here is 0.081. So I can enter 8.1% here. So the regression model step 2 was significant. So we know that belief in hell uniquely predicted the belief that case X is wrong, explaining 8.1% of the differences in the outcome above and beyond political orientation. And I imagine probably belief in hell will be positively related to the belief that case X is wrong. So if we look at the beta value in the coefficients table, row here, beta 0.29. And so 8.1%. So if you look at our beta value, and if we use the guidelines for R, 0.29 would be a moderate medium percentage. And did political orientation stay a significant predictor? I imagine so, yes. So in model 2, political orientation can remain a significant predictor. So 0.29, p less than 0.001. So maybe I did not note in the last video, sometimes entering the new fighter into the ring sometimes knocks out the veteran fighter. So it's always interesting to note whether that the IV that we entered in the first step, the veteran fighter, whether that remains a significant predictor. It did here. But sometimes you do find that new fighters knock out veteran fighters. Sort of rare, but it happens. Okay. So that is the second paragraph. And then in conclusion, and again, our conclusion should reflect the question that we're asking. So did belief in hell predict the belief that case X is wrong above and beyond political orientation? The answer is yes, right? So belief in hell predicted So yes, belief in hell, uniquely predicted belief that gay sex is wrong, even after controlling for political orientation. And now we talk about the direction of the relationship between belief in hell and belief that gay sex is wrong, right? So as participants more strongly believed in hell, a somewhat more like that. So as participants more strongly believe in hell, they somewhat more strongly believe that gay sex is wrong. Again, somewhat here noting that there was a moderate, unique relationship between belief in hell and belief that gay sex is wrong. So yeah, so that's the check your learning exercise for hierarchical regression. And yeah, that wraps up linear regression. So I will post the quiz, and yeah, hopefully you will do well on it. I know you would do well on it. I know you. I know you guys are kicking ass, so I know you'll do good.